Steph, Kelsey here. I'm glad you're here. Today, you want to listen up. Women, you may want to listen up so you can send this to your husbands, but men especially, men, listen up. So today's subject is, do you want to understand women? Do you? Like, come on, you do. I hear so many times guys say, like, women are so hard to understand. So tune in and really listen well, and I'm going to give you some really awesome, I have 6 things for you to be thinking about and to be implementing in your relationship so you can understand women. And women out there, I want you to comment and let me know, like, yes, I relate to this. You can let me know, like, no, I'm wired different. I don't relate to this, but I think most of you will. So let's jump in. The first thing that I want to encourage you in is pursuing their heart. You know, sometimes we think buying things or showing them these super grand gestures are what women are wanting. And the truth is, they want you to pursue their heart. So what does that look like? What does that mean? Okay, so I have an example from my own marriage. I've been married for 29 years, and my husband is amazing. So yes, all the good things to my husband. This is an example where I'm kind of telling on him a little bit, but not in a bad way, because his heart and his intent was really beautiful towards me. In this example, he just kind of missed the mark a little bit of what my heart was. And so we were very young in our marriage. It was probably year 2 or 3. And my husband, we didn't have a lot of money. My husband brought some flowers home for me. I was a stay-at-home mom at this time. And because we didn't have a lot of money, literally, I lived in Nebraska. My husband could have, said, hey, hun, here's $20. Go to Payless and buy a pair of shoes, or go to Target and get a new shirt to wear. And that way I'd have a break from the kids and I would go find a fun new shirt or something. Like, that would have delighted my heart in that season. And my husband brought me flowers. So I'm very practical, and I was thinking, oh, I would have loved that money instead of flowers to go do something. But how do I say this to him? I don't want to hurt his feelings. I want to honor that I see him and that he thought of me and brought me flowers, so I didn't say anything. Well, then maybe a month or so later, he brought me flowers again. And then I'm in that same position. I'm like, okay, communicate, right? Communication is really good. So I decided to tell him. I did try to be gentle. Maybe it didn't come across gentle, but it just broke my husband's heart when I told him I would really rather have $20 in my hand to go get something that I would enjoy. So in this learning phase of our marriage and our life together, he was having a hard time understanding why this was not romantic to me. Because you see it in all the movies. You see all this perfect way of how we're supposed to, like, come together and see each other and love each other. And in this instant, he was missing my heart. So finding those places to really know your wife. What is romantic to her? Is she super practical? Does she like time away? There's a 5 love language quiz that you could look up online and take. Gary Chapman has put together, and many, many people have used that kind of help you understand each other's love language. But I do think you might have to retake that test even more than once in different seasons of your life, because we change. And that's another complaint I feel like I've heard at times, is that once you feel like you've got a woman figured out, then she changes her mind. Well, the truth is we both do. Both men and women, we do change. We grow, we learn, we just have different needs in different seasons and different times. So if he gave me a $20 bill today, we're in a very different season, and that would not mean anything to me. But back then, it would have. So pursue her heart. That is one way to understand women. 2, be curious about her. by asking questions and even like those everyday things that come up, then when you ask about them, how was your day? How did that make you feel? I know today was a little bit, you were nervous about this meeting, or how'd it go with the kids? I really want to hear from you. When you ask these kinds of questions, it will unlock things that you didn't even know you should ask about. So when you pursue their heart, and then when you also become curious about her, that makes her feel seen and loved, and that's really important. So men, okay, number 3, don't be a fixer. Don't be a fixer. What does that mean? Do we like you to fix things? My husband literally can fix anything. He is the fix-it guy. But there's a lot of times in our just communication where he feels almost pressure because I'm talking to him about things that he thinks now I'm putting it on him. And he has to fix that. I'm really not asking for that. I just want somebody to hear what's rumbling around on the inside of me. So I'm just looking for a place to vent, or I'm looking to be understood by somebody else. And a lot of times, this is really awesome. You can actually ask the woman in your life, do you want me to fix or just listen? And by you giving that cue to her, it can also help her think, what do I want? And as you do that, then again, there's more clarity. You can sit back and relax and not feel pressure that you've got to fix things for her. And she can be able to have an open place to just share her thoughts and feelings with you without feeling like you're gonna jump in with lots of ideas on how to fix her problems. So that is number 3. Don't be a fixer. Be a listener and an asker. So 4, share your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. How to understand women is that women want to connect on a deep level with you. They want to know you as well as they want to be known. So when you open your heart up to her and you're willing to share those feelings and thoughts and the beliefs you have and the situations you've come upon at work and things like that, when you open yourself up in that way, it really helps her to feel connected to you, and women want connection. So that's 4. 5, women want to be seen, known, heard, and understood. You've already heard me use some of those words in the other points. To be seen, like I really matter. To be known, those curiosity places inside of me. To be heard, just a sounding board, a place to dump things and share things and experience things together. And to be accepted, that I am good the way that I am, even though I'm still growing and changing. I am accepted with all the warts and hard things that come along with me. I am accepted and loved. And then the last point, 6, laughter. Have fun together. Sometimes when we've been in a relationship for a while, we forget to have fun. We get wrapped up in just the bills being paid and the responsibilities on our shoulders, taking care of the kids and not our own needs or our own relationship. So laugh, be purposeful about laughing, find things that you can do that bring laughter. And that's a great bonding place. Who doesn't like to be around joyful people? I need to work on that a lot because I can be deep, but I need to find those places that I can just be myself, relax, and have a good laugh from time to time. So I hope those things are helpful. Again, I always love it when you share with me. It helps me to have more content to bring to you when you share with me your thoughts. Which one of those do you relate with the most? Which ones don't you? I like to hear it all. So share with me and like, subscribe, stay with me. I enjoy spending time with you. We'll talk to you later.